actually just play away from the Brute for a while and eventually just take over, yeah.
Yeah, I completely agree. Collapse OD this time around. No Sand Kings shenanigans. This is a hero that he has solo won the game, so I'll go with TSpirit as well.
All right, there it is. 3 of us all going for TSpirit, which means it's a sure thing for Team Tundra to take this game as we've cast them down so badly here. Right, we have a hell of the 3rd game coming up for you guys, and we have a hell of a casting duo. 2 lovely chaps by the name of Beacop and Black for this 3rd game.
Thank you very much, Nomad. Coming into this 3rd game. Black, do you agree? All 3 on the panel going for Spirit?
Wait, hold the thought. Yes. What's that? Good answer? What's that? Let me think. Yes.
Yes, you agree?
Yes.
Okay.
You know, something really weird with the microphone happened. I had to like replug it or something.
Always gotta get the mic going. I was just gonna assume you were gonna say Tundra. I was gonna start speaking for you.
Why is technology so difficult sometimes? Like it showed me muted, even though I wasn't muted.
It's in beta, that's why.
Oh, right.
All technology
today,
always in beta.
I went to a shop, right? They all have this like contactless like pay, right? Like you tap your card and then it's paid. And it just didn't work. I was like, damn, technology can be so nice or so annoying. What is your take on technology? You like it? You think it's annoying? You think it's good?
I like it when it works. Other than that, not sure.
Same. I think we have the same sentiment there.
Always seems to be beneficial when it does work. And going after this 3rd game here, well, we see a couple repeats. Got the Bane back in it, the Wraith King back in it. OD finally finds his way through. We've got Nyx Assassin once again. A lot of stable heroes inside these drafts, but then you've got some quirks like the Brood Mother and then Sven coming out as well.
Yes, Sven has a quote-unquote Brood counter, but honestly, Sven against Brood is not as bad as it used to be, because you got the Silicon Bowler, which is like, how much? 40% miss chance on every attack Sven has, and yeah, it's not that simple anymore. Once Brood is 6, Sven still has to leave the lane.
It's also not the early spiders, you'd give up more gold or anything like that. It used to be the insatiable hunger that's as your ult and spawn spiderlings elsewhere, so you're not giving up as much gold anymore.
Yeah, mid lane should also be the impossible. Vada
and Miposhka, both heroes getting low. Brain Sap, Mira in trouble. Back up top, Snake King low. Yatoro gets first blood. 33 will get second blood. And Mira still survives. There's an impale that actually lands on Afada, stopping his salve, and he's out of regen.
And he's back to base. Okay, well, let's see if they can pressure Odie now with this, because he is now solo 1v2.
It's the TP out and then now the long walk back, right?
Yeah. Just look at mid lane. It's such a bully lane. It's very hard for Ember. I'm surprised he even has 7 CS, to be honest. 8 now.
Aposhka now trying to run from 33 as well as snaking once again. As the magic missile came out, as well as the wave of terror. Yatoro, though, doing some good damage on both these heroes. 4 stacks of the shadow poison onto 33. And the magic missile, now Stormhammer. 5 stacks, those pop. 33 getting really low. And they'll drop down another web. Yatoro doesn't have enough for another Stormhammer, and it's on cooldown anyway.
Yeah, really need level 3 for the level 2 shadow poison. Then it's really gonna hurt. Level 1 shadow poison is kind of like whatever. You know, like it hurts, but like the upgrade from level 1 and 2 is so huge.
Going for 24 to 36 damage, so 50% upgrade.
Yep. And it's actually so costly, that spell, Shadow Poison. 45 mana per cast. To get like the full like damage is 225 mana. So not cheap at all.
Quite a bit.
That's why I play him as a mid.
Shadow Demon?
Yeah. Oh, mid lane. Dude, he had 2 misses. That was so unlucky. Yeah, he had 2 misses. Unfortunate.
Middle tower is under attack.
He would have definitely been dead on Toronto Tokyo there.
Get some luck going his way, so he'll go to pick up the bounty rune, get 2 sips on that bottle. And ooh, Snake King getting low once again. 2 stacks in the Shadow Poison, Magic Missile, make it a 3rd. Maposhka's mana, he's got enough for 1 more Shadow Poison.
1 more means he might be dead.
If he can grab the 5th, pops the stick, gets the Shadow Poison, and then pops it for the kill. So that just comes off cooldown for the stick. He had 1 charge on it, 1 shot, 1 opportunity to get that kill, and he does.
Yeah, Sven though, getting harassed out of lane by Broodmother already. You just see you can't really contain Broodmother. His insatiable hunger is way too strong. Okay.
I believe
What is the suicide?
Yeah.
Gets a courier too. A little bit unfortunate that Snake King please run his face, but yeah, because now he got all that solo experience, almost level 4 on the bench.
Yeah, about halfway there, and well, now I guess you've got Maposhka coming back into the lane. Full health, full mana, level 2 in the Shadow Poison, and you're gonna land at least 2 when you've got the Stormhammer to follow it up. They've got the Disruption, Magic Missile comes out from Snake King. You're gonna have to focus on this Brood, and Maposhka just eating the damage that's coming out from Snake King. You get a 5th, and he lands it. Oh, 30 health left on 33. Meanwhile, bottom, Fada, he's going to go down to collapse.
Yeah, combo's very deadly. Almost has a Meteor Hammer there. And the Shadow Demon damage is actually insane. As I said, level 3 onwards, there's nothing to laugh at. And now even Snaking, ooh.
Yeah, 2 Shadow Poison stacks missed, so that's just going to pop without really doing too much there to Venge. He doesn't really care about getting stunned, and he's standing his ground so far. Disruption. And more Shadow Poison. And he's got 1 more to throw, but he's 1 short of getting the ultimate shot on him, but he does end up getting the kill.
Yeah,
with the
so
illusions.
So close. And Bane to Pete middle, refill that bottle. Who's gonna get lucky? Not 9. He will eat the cheese.
Now Fada grabbing that illusion rune and then puts the Nightmare out onto Mira, and that allows him to go and swipe that bounty rune.
Yeah, Meteor Hammer now online on the Meteor Hammer. I mean, OD, sorry.
Radiant's middle
Obsidian
tower is
Destroyer.
under attack.
Picking up that Meteor Hammer.
Exactly, that's what I wanted to say. And now it's time for Skeeter to say bye-bye. I didn't want to lane here anyway.
I wasn't having fun anyway.
Yeah, go away. Body pooper.
We've seen OGs do this before. They push the lane up, they get the Meteor Hammer down on the tower, and they try to press the lane as much as possible. And like you said, Skitter already gone. We've seen that too, where cores just have to leave the lane and hope that their jungle goes well and they don't get invaded too much.
Yeah, it's gonna be hard to be invaded this game because Ember is taking a lot of damage. 2 levels behind the Razor already.
Yeah, Toronto Tokyo not exactly having the best time here in the mid lane. This is continually being forced away and away.
Finally level 6 still, so I can make some plays happen at least. Yeah, through also the jungle.
9, not a lot of mana working for him, but he goes after Mira, trying to get the kill on the Remnant forward from Toronto Tokyo as he eats that 6 and kills off 9.
Yeah, and a triple Remnant. 270 damage, a little bit too much for him to handle. And Odie is pushing in the bot lane now, slowly but surely.
Snaking. Messing with this Sven, Yatoro using that God Strength to farm up the jungle.
Under attack.
I think he might be dead here.
Back.
But Yatoro says, nah, you're not worth my time.
Yeah, doesn't have the mana for the Stormhammer anyway, so does leave the Venge to survive, and continues to farm the jungle post God Strength, at least for the moment. That kill for Toronto Tokyo really helps him kind of salvage a little bit of this lane.
Yeah, very important for him.
Invis picked up by Maposhka, so he takes away that rune up in the top area of the river, and will start to head towards top, but I don't think there's anything they can do to stop 33. He's already got the tower, and really doesn't have much follow-up. There's the Sentry, now the Magic Missile, and that'll allow him to take out the Dire Sentry right there. Looks for an Ob's Word with the Wave, but won't find it.
What about the top tower though, B-Cup? Brute Mother just ate it.
On to the next one.
Yeah, Fata bottom has to be a little careful. I think Odie could have just killed him there if he wanted to drop the hammer, but he says it's not worth it maybe for the Bane.
And Meteor Hammer on cooldown, I believe.
Yeah, well I meant the old hammer.
Ah, the Sanities.
Yeah, we got double hammers, right? How's Brute Mother looking? Completely free, going for the Orchid first. So strong against Ember Spirit and Odie.
That's what we saw in the first Brood game today.
Yeah. And I'm a little worried. Like this Brute might potentially push the pace to a point where this Odie and Sven will not feel comfortable at all with this game.
Do you think Collapse should be doing a little bit more with the Meteor Hammer? And he's pushing bottom, he's farming as best he can, but should he be fighting, or should the team look to fight, or is making space by getting this tower enough?
You gotta get this tower first before you move, I think. Fada's doing a very good job at defending it though. Or he's dragging the creep wave away. But obviously he has the ward on the Nyx Assassin, so he knows not to come forward. But does it anyway, because he's a Giga Chad.
Goes into the trees and now pops that clarity. Mira, though, crossing the lane line, and well, Fada goes back towards the top end of the lane, where now he gets the Nightmare onto this OD. Impale, as well as the mana burn. So now out of mana, but it won't matter. Collapse can't get anything from that. He was trying to maybe line up and hit this Bane. Instead throws the Meteor Hammer back onto the tower, as well as the creep wave.
Yeah, and now the ward position was given away by the tower. Such an agent sometimes.
Dire's middle tower.
Brute Mother converging on the mid tower. Honestly, Brute Mother is just a more efficient Odie at this point. Like, he just pushes much faster.
And not really relying on that Meteor Hammer or that cooldown, and they end up getting the tier 1 over mid. So that opens up the jungle for the Dire, and you saw Sven. Yatoro was trying to farm inside the jungle and really try and bolster his farm, but instead now he's forced back into a lane and back into places on the map where he's not going to feel as comfortable.
Yeah, and look at the Brute Mother. It's almost an orc completed. 600 gold. Ember Spirit has Maelstrom queued up, so it's no dispel in sight anytime soon.
Sentry plays down. Spike Carapace, Storm Hammer coming through. 9 moves forward. They've got the assault coming up from...
Oh, Yatoro's dead.
Fiend's Grip. Yatoro's going to die very quickly. And they had everybody coming in to the side of Tundra, and they want to continue to go. Collapse, he's in some trouble. The Magic Missile comes out. They've got the Wraith Fire Blast to follow it up, so the stun lock's there. The damage, however, will follow up from 33 with that spawn Spiderling, so... that's 2, and make it a 3rd with Mira falling to 9. Tundra full control of this game, and all the tier 1 towers about to be gone on the side of TSpirit.
Yeah, this pace is getting way too fast for Spirit. Like, Sven also uses God Strength, so he can't even farm the Ancients. At least not easily. The Ancients are blocked anyway by Fata. Tundra is playing amazingly in this game 3 here.
They've really picked up some form. Starting with that second game, they've got themselves a little bit of momentum going. Winning this game would mean they're the first team to win 2 games in a series against Spirit since LGD. And then could potentially break that streak, but obviously for all the Tundra fans, I'll knock on some wood.
I don't know what that means.
It's anti-jinx kind of thing.
Oh, knocking on wood?
Yeah.
Alright. Never heard that before, but if you're saying it, BKL, I'll trust you. You're the most trustworthy person.
You should.
I know.
You didn't say that with much conviction. But I'll take it. Arcane Boots picked up here by the Shadow Demon. We'll see what Maposhka can do. He's now got that level 6, so they have the Demonic Purge. Yatoro, he is not feeling too strong or too comfortable in this game, right?
Look at the spiders coming in, just blocking the camps. Oh, he lost his Orchid.
The big timing. It's ended up being missed now.
It's gone for 2 minutes. Ay. That's it could have been a dead Ember or dead Odie right there. Now you can't do it.
Now the run at you does stop for a little bit, for a minute and a half at least.
Well, it doesn't have to stop, but perhaps be less effective.
Yeah, a little
But you
bit
still
weaker
wanna,
now.
yeah, you still wanna like really harass the Sven here. And 3-3 is really obnoxious with his Brood Mother. He's just blocking all the camps all the time.
Just throwing these spiders out all over. Gonna have to call an exterminator for that if you are the side of Team Spirit.
It is coming in again. They never stop. Oh, now they stop.
The Fiend's Grip now onto Mira, and that'll lead to another 33 kill. He doesn't need the Orchid to get a kill, but we'll have that boost up soon once he gets it off the courier in another minute.
Oh my god. He blocked the Ancients and the pick up again. They can't even do anything about it. Like, what do you do about this?
I guess Makoshka's trying to get some farm. That's worth like 50 gold, sure.
Yeah. Sven can't get his biggest resource because of spiders running in there. Damn. That's actually such a big deal.
He wants to get that Blink Dagger so he can get some mobility under his belt and really start to move in and potentially get a kill with the next God Strength. It's tough though when a lot of your map is being blocked by, honestly, amazing micro from 33.
Yeah, I want to see if he does it again. Where are the spiderlings?
Looks like they're starting to spread out. That almost looks like it's command. Insert block camp command.
Oh my god, it's blocked again.
I sense a next patch. Spiderlings now no longer block camp.
Did you see how they spread out too? That looked insane.
You ever see the movie 8-Legged Freaks?
Yes.
That's what this feels like. When they just kind of come over the mountainside and block all these camps.
Sure, except the size of a little house.
Radiant structures are fortified.
That is true. Luckily, they're not trapdoor spiders.
Dude.
4 heroes bottom for Team Spirit.
Let's stop talking about spiders.
There's a Brood in the game. I don't know if that's possible.
Yeah, but she doesn't. Honestly, Brood looks like a very acceptable spider. You know what I mean? Like not spidery spider.
I don't know if
Especially with this set.
I would agree with you.
Look at this set.
This set gives very Guardian vibes from Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild.
Yeah, exactly. It doesn't look like a very scary spider, right?
Depends what your definition of scary is. Things that can kill me, they're definitely scary. Yatoro up in the top lane. He's got that Mask of Madness as well as the Echo Saber closing in on this Blink Dagger, but does go to use that God Strength. So I'll have to wait for that to be off cooldown, but he should be able to farm the Blink Dagger while he's got the God Strength up, and that'll give him the opportunity to maybe make a move with the next one. Toronto Tokyo, he is 2 levels behind 9 on this Razor.
Yeah, Ember Spirit doesn't really have a game at all, unfortunately. This is kind of what happens when you put it against Razor. It's such a tough lane. Oh, look at the spider party out of the ward spot there.
They're not one single spider though. I'm still yet to see that.
Yeah, only Old 11 did that.
Radiant's bottom tower is
still
under attack.
33 sitting on the top of the network.
Yeah.
For that BKB. And they're invading the jungle, so Tundra's taking away the farm again from this Sven. Sven, he does pick up the Blink Dagger. He doesn't have God Strength for another minute. And Tundra, they're... Oh, Skidder thought about TPing out, but that'll be on cooldown. Now they are by Roche, and they are by this top tier 2 if they want to make a push or go for an objective.
Radiant are scanning.
Yeah, just looking around, I'm trying to see who I favor more in the late game. I think it's gonna be quite even. But the pace of this game is definitely going Tundra's way, obviously. Razor does have his BKB going to the refresher next. Standard. Brood Mother BKB. Yeah, this Wraith King is also finishing his Blink Dagger, so...
Quite free game for him.
Yeah, looking to further increase the pace.
Under attack.
To be fair to Yatoro, he's a higher level than Skidder.
Sure, but like you're supposed to be really far ahead of the Wraith King at this point, probably like 3k net worth or so. I just can't farm his Ancients. Well, now we can.
Mira getting taken out by 33, now dominating.
Makes it look easy.
Ooh, bullet
Very,
too.
very
That's
easy.
always a good one.
Dire's top tower is under
You
attack.
fan of bullet?
Yeah, mostly for the region. Usually forget to use this active.
Bullet
Yo.
for both sides.
I don't know if you're with me here, but like the neutral item looks so insignificant. Like the icon is just so much smaller. I think they should make it bigger.
Where, on the HUD or in the game?
Yeah. Like look, there's so much space, right, on the HUD.
I guess. You could always make it a square that takes up the fill on from the corners right there to the TP.
Yeah, exactly. But like it's so small that you just think it's, you know, it's just a passive item. But it's actually an active item. Yeah, and it's pretty free. They can't fight it all on Spirit right now. It's a problem. Like Ember has no orchid counter. OGA has no orchid counter. Even Sven has no BKB yet. Like they need so many items to be ready to fight. Not happening anytime soon.
Aegis for Tundra, and they continue to just feel
Is under attack.
ultra comfortable in this lane.
Yeah, I'm a little scared for Spirit because they have stuns, but they don't really have like superior team fight.
Ooh, Toronto Tokyo
Radiant's bottom
sent
tower
out of his
is
jungle,
under
out of his
attack.
triangle.
Yeah. How do you fight it to all these BKBs? You can't. Oh yeah,
Find the Tundra as much as they can, and here come the massive TPs over bottom. They've got the Fiend's Grip available. There's Collapse with the Astral Imprisonment. They have Swap, I believe, ready to go, and that's going to be on the Yatro. They should be able to get the kill onto the Sven. Nothing to stop that. Mira now on the run from the rest of the team, too, with Blink Dagger. They'll catch up, throw a Wraith Fire Blast, and get themselves a second. So Yatro tries to push the bottom tier 2, doesn't get the tower, and loses his life.
Yeah. I've seen Yatro die like this twice now. He has 2 deaths, and both times he used God Strength and instantly dies. It such a feels bad, man, because like obviously you want to use it to farm faster or get some objective or something, but yeah, Tundra's really on top of it.
They're on top of the movements. They're on top of map all over, really, and they've just made it really hard for Spirit to enact any plan.
Yeah, it's not gonna get easier. Like, they really need that BKB on the Sven, but even then, there's still a swap. It's Fiend's Grip. All the Razor spells go through it except Plasma Field. It's looking quite grim for the iChamps.
Which they use, too. They use the Fiend's Grip. They use the swap, making sure that they can control Yatoro. He's the only one at this moment in time that they really need to focus, especially with that God Strength. Everybody else can, for the most part, be a +1, especially with the BKBs. They don't really feel too bothered, right?
Yeah.
King 33, as well as Fada spotted. There's the Vendetta hit as well as the Impale. Spike Carapace, they've got the swap to save Fada. That puts Venge in a bit of a bad spot as the Orchid comes through on the Mira. Mira taking a little bit of damage from the Spiderlings. They've got the Plasma Field coming out. Toronto Tokyo needs to be careful. Collapse drops the Sanities, gets the kill on a Snake King, and now on the other side of the fight, they've got 9 as well. Skitter ready to come down the steps and maybe cut off Spirit's escape. Again, Astral Imprisonment, 33, Sleight of Fist, Searing Chains. They've got the BKB available on this Broodmother, and that will be popped as they start to retreat. They only lose the Venge, but they do push Spirit to the brink in this bottom tier 2.
Yeah, they're poking at them, which is exactly how they need to play. Because like in a full-blown fight, if anything happens, they'll just get blown out. So very well played by the Ember, getting 2 shackles. Or 2 steering chains rather, and then if the root doesn't BKB that's done, he's just dead. He's gonna God Strength and he's gonna kill him. So very necessary BKB. Good recognition also at 33, but the pressure's still on. 6k down, map steadily shrinking.
Yeah.
They only stopped the bleeding, they didn't actually gain any ground.
They've been struggling to really stop the bleeding, and Tundra, death by 1,000 cuts towards
Ember.
Toronto Tokyo. Fiend's Grip, it's there. Toronto Tokyo dead on his screen pretty much already. And once that control is there, there's nothing he can do without any help, and it's a quick kill for Tundra.
Dire's top tower
Yeah,
is under
Dota
attack.
is so easy to play when you have stuns. Which I really like that they started picking them up in game 2 and now game 3 as well. Do you think they're gonna ban Broodmother next game?
With two good performances, not only in this event, but today. And it might be one of those bans that you have to make. And the question becomes, they picked it in the first phase, right? So does it become a first phase ban, opening up other things like the Spirit Breaker, like the IO?
Potentially, yeah. It's always a big question. Oh, I got stunned on the Razor, but no follow-up, obviously. Fake hype.
Is there a point where this game starts to turn for Spirit, or are they just not on their timings?
Let's see. So Sven definitely is BKB. He's so far away from it, though. Wow. Like, he uses BKB as step 1, but even then, Razor can just freely link him with a double link. Now he's the refresher op already on the Razor. He is so massive. Yeah, I don't know. They have to like somehow force the BKBs of Tundra by poking the OD with the Ember, and then find a good reinitiation after the BKBs are used. I don't see how they win a team fight with all resources available on both sides. Just not happening. Or maybe like a good bait, you know, and then get a defensive Astral going, something like that. Because they do have two very strong defensive supports. Slash off that.
Right.
Yeah,
Sven going for the Daedalus. And ooh, actually BKB, yeah.
he needs that BKB. He can't fight without it.
He's got the BKB now as he disassembled the Echo Saber.
Yep.
And he's going to build right back into it.
Yeah, it's just too value of an item. Sleep on Shadow Demon. Are they going to sacrifice him?
Ooh.
Not yet.
Astral Prismman, can he disrupt himself? He's buying time, but he is still very dead.
Yeah. Deader than dead. And yeah, this is the story of the game. How do you leave base now as Spirit? 10k behind. You can't even split push with the BKB because they have Swap and Fiend Script. It's a very, very tough game for Secret. For Spirit to win this spot on. They might even catch Collapse if he's not careful. Oh, he has no blink.
Dire's bottom tower has fallen.
Looking for him.
Trying to escape. Blink available again, and he's free to leave.
It's weird to see Spirit in this position, right? We're used to it.
Yeah, I'd say so.
I think that's the only one game this tournament where Spirit looked like this. Like unable to leave the base.
Yeah, it's the first time they're moving to someone else's plan. You know, they're kind of being corralled, they're being controlled. It's not Spirit playing out what they want to do.
Yeah. The Broodmother really made the draft hard. I'm very surprised they chose to pick Shadow Demon against it, to be honest. Like, I saw the draft go down, and I didn't really address the Brood too much. A 5-man smoke here, trying to make something happen. That was BKB Razor,
perfect.
though.
So the Fist Searing Chains looking for the Impale. After the Nightmare, it lands. They've got the Mana Burn, but there's the swap. A lot of damage being done here onto Mira already. Looking for the Remnant now. They'll try to chase. They've got the Wraith King, goes into the Vendetta. And, well, they don't hit him with the dust. They get the BKB popped as well as the Fiend Script on the Yatro. They get the kill there. Skitter cuts him down from half health. They pop the Lincolns on the Ember while they're going in on a Maposhka in the base. Toronto Tokyo trying to fight. They get the kill on the Maposhka, and they end up losing Fada. The Magic Missile comes through, but it's not even going to be needed with the damage coming in from Skitter. Down goes Mira. And while the only one left alive for now is Collapse, but once he gets out of this imprisonment, he'll be prisoned in a respawn time. A lot of buybacks being expended by Team Spirit, and they get nothing out of it. A good retreat by Tundra.
Yeah, triple buyback and no cash. They're actually looking to go back in. There's no buyback.
Oh gosh, Toronto Tokyo, he's dead.
Your ashes will fall like rain.
Could potentially be it. They still have Sven up in 10 seconds.
Is under attack.
It really depends on whether they just want to GG out or not. Like, winning from this point on is very, very challenging. Like, maybe 1% chance I'd give them.
Swap. A slight carapace, but this is a big issue. And it looks like, yeah, he's going to be gone as well. Eventually, Skitter getting another kill as he has made it. So he is 6-0-4.
I will eat them.
Well, they're holding on to the barracks at least, but look at that gold lead. 18k, Roshan is up.
Dire's middle
And they're just gonna straight move to it because Rootmother is super good at killing it. Yeah, I think you either gonna pick heroes that are just like super good against Brood, or you're just gonna ban it. Like scrap this OD idea unless Brood is banned.
I mean, I kind of agree. It might be time to ban the Brood, but again, do you have the opportunity to ban the Brood? And what happened in the first fate? Oh, Yatoro, Nightmare, Fiend's Grip, and there's the refresher used by 9. It's going to be a very dead Yatoro very quickly. Collapse blinks away. They still get the Sven though.
Yeah, slight overcommitment with the refresher perhaps, but it's a core kill. It's going to come off cooldown in no time, so better be safe than sorry. They still have a swap too. They catch someone. No. It's very cautious on Spirit side. Yeah, like I don't even know how you stop them from just taking his ranks. Is Ember Spirit Sleight of Fist spam enough? Probably not.
Doesn't look like it. Lincoln's popped, Remnant over to the side. They've still got the swap or Remnant in between the tier 4s. They get the stun out on Maposhka. He's there to try and get the save, and the Venge is in a little bit too far, but Snake King doesn't care because his life is worth nothing in the grand scheme of it when they get the mid set of racks.
Yeah, actually the play was quite nice. It's just wasn't communicated properly, it looked like. Because it was supposed to be an Orchid swap play, but the Orchid wasn't pre-clicked, so
is a great conductor.
ended up not resulting in a kill. Because if they get the Ember there, they could potentially just end the game, right?
Yeah.
So I like the attempt, and yeah, it's not like they're losing map control or anything because of it, so... Low risk, high reward kind of play.
24,000 net worth lead. Not looking like many answers here for the side of TSpirit.
Yeah.
Tokyo trying to take out an Obs. Slide comes in, but skitters through. 2 shots, Maposhka. A little double tap.
Yeah, but this is also the reason why a lot of people feel like Sven is very weak. Like his laning is just okay, and if he's ever behind the enemy cores, he just feels so like worthless in comparison.
Dire's top tower has fallen. Dire's top barracks.
That's 2 sides gone.
Yeah.
Dire's top barracks has fallen.
And I mean, what's your answer? They're coming for your 3rd side soon. You better have one.
Radiant's top tower is under attack. Radiant are scanning.
I don't know what's up with all the Lincolns.
Dire's
They raise aboard the Lincolns now as well again for what even?
So strong already. Spike Carapace comes out. Follow it up with the Mana Burn and the 2-man Impale, but they've got the swap, so the save is there. The Sleight of Fist comes through. Silence, Refresher, and 9 just blowing up Mira. They'll go after Toronto, Tokyo. They have the Astro Imprisonment. But again, it's just extending the inevitable as 9 gets yet another kill. Demonic Purge not going to matter. 9 able to walk it off. There's nobody here from TSpirit who can make a move in. And with that, they'll call GG, and Tundra now 1 game away, crowning themselves the champions.
There was 2